Yeah, GM everybody. GM everybody. And today we're having another session, and this is entirely different session about you know what Hibachi is building on Hack and how they are trying to like build an on-chain FX stablecoin native exchange on Hack. And we're going to take you guys through some very amazing stuff that is currently going on Hibachi at the moment, and I believe it's going to be a worth sight to behold on what is going on with Hibachi at the moment. And one of the main things that we're going to be talking about, we're going to be showing you guys a live walkthrough of Hibachi. We're going to be talking about the bigger vision of bringing the $10 trillion daily FX market on chain, and why ARC and stablecoin native FX could change the game. So I'll be doing this with Charter. So, but then before we proceed, I would be briefly talking about the bigger vision, you know, of bringing the $10 trillion plus daily FX market on chain, and trying to be as brave as possible. So I think in some couple of few words, so the one thing I want everyone to understand is the fact that the FX market is basically a very global market where currencies are being exchanged, and currencies like USD for EUR for GP, USD for GPY, and like it's an a very enormous trillion of dollars trillion of dollars move through FX every single day. But one thing is the fact that most of the activity still happens, through traditional financial infrastructure, like banks and brokers act as intermediaries. Trades can involve multiple systems. Settlement can take time. Liquidity is fragmented, while moving money across borders can be quite expensive and complicated. But what Hibachi is doing is Hibachi is bringing FX on chain. So this means that taking this massive market and allowing currencies and FX trade to exist and settle on blockchain infrastructure. So instead of we having a bank, a broker, a clearing system, settlement, and another bank, we're going to be having a wallet, an on-chain FX market, and instant settlement. So the vision is very simple. We put forex trading on the blockchain. So it's just like taking one of the world's largest financial markets and rebuilding its infrastructure to be faster, more transparent, programmable, and available 24/7. So that's what, in few words, this is what Hibachi is doing, and this is something mind blowing that we want every single person on here to know about it. We want every single person on here to understand what Hibachi is, because understand what we're doing Hibachi, the more easier it gets for you to use it in few words. But one thing that still sounds strange is the fact that people might be asking questions. Okay, why ARC plus stablecoin native exchange? Why and how are they going to change the game? And this isn't telling you guys the fact that this is where it becomes quite interesting, because traditional FX deals with fiat currencies like USD, euros, and yen. But stablecoin native FX starts with data, you know, dollars like USDC. So let's think of the USDC as a dollar that can move through the internet like data. So instead of needing traditional rails to move dollars around you, you can hold USDC in a wallet that and use it directly on chain. So imagine you are trading EUR slash USD. So instead of USD in a bank here or FX system or EUR in bank B, you could have USDC on chain FX trade, another stable coin tokenized currency settlement. And because the transaction happens on chain, the trade and settlement can happen within the same infrastructure. And that is one of the main reasons why ARC matters in this game of things. because the ARC is literally like designed around stablecoin based financial activity. So this literally means in few words that USDC is literally like the native gas asset. Transactions are denominated in dollars. Assets can move across chain. Settlement happens on chain. And and one of the simplest way to understand the old vision around ARC and Hibachi is the fact that FX is very huge. Yeah, Forex is very huge, and everyone knows that. But infrastructure underneath it is very hot. Yeah, fragmented and mostly built around banks. But the vision is, let's put FX market on chain. And how do we go about it? Okay, let's go through stablecoins. So stablecoin gives you digital dollars that can move 24/7 without relying entirely on traditional payment rails. And okay, which chain would give us that leverage? Okay, hack. And what does ARC provide? So ARC provides infrastructure designed specifically for stablecoin native financial applications. So the main big idea is the fact that you know you don't just trade forex. You make forex trading happen on the blockchain. So we make the underlying movement and settlement of global money on chain too. So this is what the $10 trillion FX market makes, and that is why we said it earlier that it's such a very, very big and massive opportunity. And moving forward, we're going to be doing a deep dive into um, what we call a brief, rundown of um, what a live rundown of what Hibachi is all about. And I believe Chata is here to give us a brief rundown of what Hibachi is all about. I mean, a live walkthrough of Hibachi and the likes. So, Chata, are you there? Chata, can you hear me?
Yeah. He bought you. He bought you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, David rightly said, I'm the chatter, and I'll be giving us like a sort of rundown of what the features um, around Hibachi look like. And I'm already sharing my screen. I believe all of you can see it. So when you get on Hibachi, I believe this the first page that you actually get to, like um, after you've connected your wallet. So after you get to connect your wallet, of which you can actually use your email. Like for me, when I want to connect my account on my PC, I use my passkey. You understand? Because I did like some sort of multiple two-factor authentication and all that stuff. Because Apache is actually trying to be as secure as possible. Because relative to a lot of hacks that have been happening, and all of these siphoning of funds, everybody is really trying to be security conscious. So I get to use my passkey and I put my face ID on my phone, and I'm able to log in my account on the interface. You understand? And mind you, Ibachi also has a mobile app. You kind of just download it you add it to your home screen, and when you do that, you'll be able to just access Hibachi from there. So this is the interface you see after you've logged in your account, and these are the different pairs that we have. These are not all of them, though. These are the ones that are actually currently having some sort of volume, more than some others. So you can see we have crypto markets, and we also have FX markets. So when it comes to FX markets, you can see how many FX pairs we have. We have Euro USD, G, JPY USD, XAG, which is silver, NZD, JBP USD, and AUD USD. No, I think XAG USD is gold rather. I think PAXG, yeah, this silver. Sorry. And when you go to the crypto side, we have BTC, ETH, so XRP, Hype, and quite a number of others, SWIFT, BNB. And you are able to actually pick a pair from one of these ones and take your trade. And when you want to do that, you can see the interface here. Understand? This is where you get to take a trade. So let's say I've done my analysis and I want to take a buy. So let me see. I think I'll just take a trade. I'll close like probably sometime inside the stream. Okay, so let me just leave it here and adjust my leverage. Yeah, because I actually just want to take this trade to show you what it looks like. Okay, I want to take it on instant execution. So you can see we have the limit. You can take your trade using the limit, having a buy limit or a sell limit, or you can actually take the trade using instant execution. We also have the pro feature, which is trigger limit, trigger market, and TWAP. So after taking my trade, I could actually I could actually opt in to put my stop loss depending on if I want that or I don't okay, let me just find something. Let me just put something. Okay, let's say 78,600 would be the SL price, and then the TP price should be actually this might be a good trade after all. I don't know because it looks like it's retesting, so I'll just place a small let's say 79,700. Yeah, for real, bro. By BTC USDT, exactly. So it's very, it says insufficient margin. So
Damn.
I have to do uh, ish, still insufficient margin. I don't know why it's not.
Ugh. Ah.
Okay, I don't know why it's not. It's saying insufficient margin. Um, oh yeah, I can see the trade. Yeah, this is the trade. I don't know why I say insufficient margin. I think I'm on the trade already. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't scroll down. I think that's probably a bug, and we'll relate it to the team. So that's also part of why we're here to actually break things and see how we can give feedback to the team to make it better. So you can see I'm already on the trade, and this is my position. You can see it's already counting in whether it's going up or down. I don't know whether I should call this profits. That's why I'm actually stuttering. I don't know if I should call this profits, but yeah, I guess I'm in profits because I'm like 0.62% up. So I actually set a very small take profit. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like to take a trade. You can see that that happened really fast, and we just had a minor bug relative to this insufficient margin I was saying. So these are open orders. I can't remember when I put these orders. Like I think I just left them there. So I'm going to remove them now. All right. So you can see the order has been cancelled and everything is actually smooth and fast. So you could actually just make this your home and you have your portfolio where you get to see everything that has happened on your account over time, more or less like your history. So yeah, I'm trying to load that interface now. Uh, Actually, my network is a little bit bad. Not a little bit, it's actually quite bad. Normally, the interface is faster than this. And if you have a good internet, you're actually going to get a better experience. You understand? So you can see this my portfolio, and this everything that has been happening on my account, as you can see. And it's also showing me my current positions and everything, and all my withdrawals and all of that. So this is your portfolio. And then we have the vaults. You have different vaults. You have the Grow Alpha vault. You have the Fire Liquidity Provider. You have the Fire Liquidity Provider, and you have RoboNet. So you can see the APR for each of them. Grow Alpha vault being the highest with a 188% return, followed by Fire Liquidity Provider 18.6% return, and RoboNet 4.9%. So you have different vaults where you can actually make really, really, really crazy amounts of money, especially when the market is having a good sentiment. You understand? So we also have referrals, and for people who have a large audience, you get to have commissions. You get to, if you are able to share your, how do I put this? If you're able to share your referrals, your referral links, and you are able to get people to trade on Hibachi, you get to earn a commission. You understand? And this is the commission breakdown of how you get to earn. 10% for first degree, 5% for second degree, third degree is 1%. So you get to work your way up. You understand? And yeah, you could enter your referral code that's from the person that referred you, and this is my own referral link. You understand? But I'm not really much of an influencer, so I'm not really into that so much for now. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to partnering with some actual traders who have a very large trading community, because this is something that would actually also scale, and everybody gets to be happy. And then we have the leaderboard. So the leaderboard literally shows us the volume of it's like a point, it's like a point system, or a ranking system rather. And we get to see um, people who are actually on the leaderboard according to different criteria. You understand? You have the portfolio value, you have the all-time PNL, you have the all-time volume, and you can see these are very, very insane figures. So we do have a lot of people who trust Hibachi and are actually using the platform. So I guess that will be all. And you can see this my points. Like I have about 406 points. Uh, so at this point, you get to be able to select between accounts, because your main account is going to be a crypto account when you open. Then when you want to trade FX, which is for now, I believe that the team is working on making this a very seamless experience where you don't have to go through switching between accounts. So you have FX, and you get to have some money in your FX accounts, and then you can take FX trades, seamlessly on an FX account for now. So that'll be all. Yeah. So, I guess this way I'm going to hand over to David for now. And yeah, I'm actually in some little profit, even on my, I think this my FX account. So I've forgotten that I'm on this trade. I just opened it as well there. So let's quickly check that the buy I just took. Okay. All right. Okay. It's still just at 0.02. So yeah, I guess that'll be all. Over to you, David.
So well done, Chata. You did, I think, a great job. Giving us a walkthrough of how to get started on Hibachi, and even going to an extent of you know jumping on a trade, and you were in profit. That's really mind blowing and incredible. I think I have to, after this live session, I have to like come to your DM and get some alpha from you on how you could pull that storm off.
We're always cooking in the Hibachi Discord now. You know these things, bro.
Real. So, anyways, I think that is basically everything we've planned on talking about today on the call. But I so far so good. There are no questions in the chat box. So this indicates that so everyone that might be new to Ibachi and explore, you like to explore, my DMs are open, chatter DMs also open, so you can just send a DM if you want to join um their community, the Discord community. You can definitely, I think, there's a way to drop the link in the chat box, so you all can just reach out to us, and then we'll give you guys the necessary guidance you all need. And then, okay, Ibachi is the first stablecoin native exchange, FX exchange on Arc. I hope you get it now, Olatobi. That is what Ibachi is all about. Do you have any other question? So this means you can definitely trade both forex and crypto on Ibachi. We have different subordinations where you can trade your crypto and where you can trade your forex at the same time. So instead of going through the traditional system of getting through a broker, securing a prop firm account, so it's very easier for you to just you know get on Ibachi, and every single thing you need is very available to you. Do you have any other question? Yeah, sports, majorly futures, perps. Where you trade your perps and likes. I think there was a demo being showed earlier, but you said you didn't see. But you can just do a walkthrough, or go through the YouTube, and then you see um the old demo that was being orchestrated earlier by Chatter.
Yeah,
So
sorry, sorry. I had some technical issues. I had to join from another device. Sorry.
like options, what do you mean by options, Tobias? Can you clarify on that? What options are you talking about?
If I'm to answer Olowa to Tobias, um, the pairs that are available are actually the ones that were displayed on the stream. Um, while I was streaming just now, um, which are the FX pairs and the crypto pairs. But there is definitely a broader plan in the future to get into the different traditional markets that we already have. And Hibachi is actually um, having some bigger visions, and this is only just the beginning. So I'm sure as time goes, we're definitely going to see how that can come to life.
Okay, nice. So, any other question from anyone before? Currently we do not. We have a local Twitter, but not a community at the moment. we're waiting on when Hibachi goes fully soon enough. We'll double down marketing and get things running. But currently, there are no local communities. But we have a local Twitter handle, absolutely. But you all will see update on the coming weeks and the coming months if there are changes moving forward. So I think this indicates that we've been able to do justice to answering everyone. So thank you everyone for joining this streaming session. Thank you for tuning in to this time and catch up next week to also explore some other part of Hibachi and hopefully new features come up and then we'll talk about it. So Chata, do you have any other thing to talk about before quite a day from here?
No, 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 no. I would just like to say thanks to everyone too for joining, and we are going to try and be having this every week to see how we can talk more about how the on-chain FX market, worth about $10 trillion of daily volume, is actually something worth taking a chunk out of, and Hibachi is being at the forefront of doing that through stablecoin, USDC FX, and other crypto perps. So everyone should just stay tuned, stay strapped, and we have a lot of things coming. So yeah, about you guys.
Okay, nice. So thank you everyone for joining once again. Catch up next week. Bye for now.